Hi, everybody, and welcome to week 6. So at this point in the semester, you're probably kind of tired, and you probably have work for all of your other classes, maybe even mid-semester, midterm tests. So first of all, I want you to just take a moment to congratulate yourself on how far you've come. You're getting through the semester during one of the toughest times during a global pandemic, and you surely have countless things going on in your lives. So you're doing something really incredible by being here and by getting through this. So great job. So I want to just kind of review some of the goals for this week. So the topics are the midterm reflection and portfolio, and then writing processes. And I really have two things I want you to learn. I want you to learn the value of reflecting on your growth as a writer. And I want you to learn how to determine appropriate, relevant, and compelling content that demonstrates your growth and supports your argument in a reflective essay and the midterm portfolio. So you've got some different readings, but I want to emphasize that you don't need to do these readings at the beginning of the week. Just kind of fit them in when you have time and use them as references. So there are chapters in both Joining Academic Conversations and Easy Writer on the topic of reflection that will be helpful for you. And then there's this handout on trouble spots that I encourage you to read. Because basically, for your midterm portfolio, I've given you a particular scenario that you're going to deal with, and you need to kind of problem solve and think creatively about how to deal with that situation. And then you have 2 deliverables. So you're going to write a peer review letter to your classmate on their research proposal, and then you're going to work on your midterm portfolio. So let's talk about the peer review letter to your classmate. So this exercise is going to be due on Wednesday, September 30th by 11:59 p.m. And you should also email your letter to your classmate. And you'll include this letter as a page in your midterm portfolio, which is due on Saturday. So if we go into the exercise, you're going to be able to see the assignment here. So this isn't a discussion post, it's a writing exercise. So you're going to submit it in the exercise portal, the letter that you wrote to your classmate. It's 1 page, and it's basically the same thing that you did last week for Aaron and Rachel, the mock students. It's the same exact prompt. So you're going to write them, your peer, a letter that provides them with feedback. Okay, going back to the weekly modules. And week 6. Okay, so in terms of who you're peer reviewing, I've provided you with your partner names here. So I've tried to keep you with a classmate that you met during a small group conference, but it might not have been possible. So in that case, I randomly assigned you. And if your name isn't on the list, let me know, but it should be. So what you need to do is you need to find your name on the list, email your research proposal to your classmate as soon as you turn it in on eCampus. So it's due on Saturday at 11:59 p.m. and then you need to email it to your classmate. And you can actually use the send email tool on the top left-hand side of eCampus to select your partner's name. So yours is going to look a little different from mine, but click send email. And then again, this might look really different for you, but click single select users. And then you can choose a classmate's name, move it into the selected bar, and use subject and then message, right? You can attach your file. So you can attach your proposal to the email and send it off. And you're also going to copy me as your instructor on that. So here I am. Make sure that you include me as well. Okay, back to week 6. It's always so slow whenever I'm recording. Sorry about that. Oh boy. All right. Okay, so you do that. That's for Wednesday. And then the rest of the week, you should be spending your time on your midterm portfolio, and it's due Saturday at 11:59 p.m. And I want you to follow these instructions really carefully. But essentially, the deal is that you're going to create a curated collection of your writing to demonstrate your growth in the class. It's going to require you to reflect on, revise, and contextualize various materials. And there are a couple of requirements, and other than that, it's kind of up to you. So you have to have a cover page with your name, the course number, section number, and date. You have to write this argumentative, reflective text. You have to complete the writing inventory, and you have to include the annotated bibliography and research proposal. Now, you'll only have a week to update your research proposal from when you originally turned it in, so I don't expect heavy revision, but I do want you to have tweaked it, make some of the changes that you know you need to make, and then the midterm evaluation of the course. But beyond that, you need to just construct your portfolio as an effective document that shapes how the reader experiences it. And you kind of have to think about what's going to make it effective. So your goal is to make an argument for how you've developed as a writer and to show your instructor evidence of that. So you might, for example, highlight the different revisions that you made to your documents. You might even include texts from other classes and kind of contextualize them for me to kind of connect them with the learning goals and show me how you use the learning in this class to shape your writing outside of class. So there are various options here. You can include in-class writing as well. You can kind of choose what writing you want to include, but it does have to be 10 pages long, about 3,000 to 4,000 words, and it needs to be a single file in a docx or PDF file, and you need to name your file, last name, my portfolio, and completion date. Okay, and in terms of what to include, you'll have this argumentative reflective text, and it provides an outline here, this writing inventory, and then a midterm evaluation of the course. And so that is your writing portfolio. So by the end of week 6, you will have peer-reviewed a classmate's research proposal, and you'll have turned in your midterm portfolio, and that will be your week. So happy writing, and I hope if you have any questions at all, you will reach out to me. You are all very capable, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with.